Hello everyone, back with another speed paint. It's been a while, or osashiburi, haha, but I had finals and then I had my winter break. And this is one of the pieces I worked over winter break. So this piece is entitled Xanthos, and it was mostly inspired by a picture I had seen online. There was this cute button and a cool background, and I wanted to try to do a piece inspired by that. So mostly where I get a lot of my inspiration from is photography and just the color schemes and the concepts. So I just sometimes, if I like an idea that someone has done, I try to take it and morph it into my own view of what I think I would do if I try to do like the same kind of concept, and then just kind of completely change it so you wouldn't like notice that I had taken like inspiration. Well, you would probably notice I taken inspiration, but you wouldn't see that, oh, this is like the exact same image. You literally just copied someone's picture. I ain't about that life, yo. I try to keep it real. So this was inspired by, I think, a couple of images too. I found one for the concept, I found one for the color scheme, and then I'm like, oh, this might turn out okay. And I just kind of roll with it from there. But do you see this boy's hair? This boy's hair took me a good like 3 hours on its own because I could not figure out how to do hair the way I was like trying to. It made no sense to me. None whatsoever. But also he's very tilted to the left. Very tilted to the left when it's upside down. So he looks really strange when it's upside down like this. Because it's not the right way. Actually, right now I'm working on the piece upside down and it's gonna be flipped over. And everyone wants to flip my piece over because I actually am going to do or upload a video doing the traditional version of this image. I wanted to try to first get the concept laid down digitally, but then work on it traditionally where I could have more free reign over like the materials that I'm using, and I could actually have like an original piece. Because I noticed as I was working on digital art that I didn't like the fact that I had no original piece when I was done. Like there was nothing physical I could hold, and it bugged the crap out of me. So I tried to do, and I worked out a way to print out this image and trace it onto like heavy duty paper, and then start painting it and color penciling it up. And I think it turned out quite cool. I even put some bedazzled little rhinestones on there. So keep an eye out for when I upload that, or keep an eye out for on the side of the uploaded and recommended videos, because it's pretty cool to see. I had never actually recorded myself doing like a live traditional speed paint, but I've been wanting to also for a while. And actually I had so much video hours because doing this digitally only took me maybe 6 hours tops. But even though that's a while, the traditional one, it took me, I want to say, about 30 hours, so like 6 times longer. And I don't know why it took me so long. Why does traditional art take so long? Digital art is so quick. It's so nice. And I also like the idea of first working out your concept digitally and then doing it traditionally. Not only do you get like the cool original piece that if you want to sell, you can sell it, but you also get the chance to figure out what you like, what you don't like in your picture, and if you're willing to take like the entire picture and paint it out. I recommend it because it really lets you see what you are going to do, and then you don't even have to think. You can just color when you get it printed out. I don't know. It's an interesting thing. So if you ever want to try digitally, or I don't know, if you're ever not sure about where you're going with the piece, which I really wasn't sure what like the color scheme was gonna be. I just knew I wanted to draw this picture and do something with it, but that's as much as I knew. Just kind of wait, kind of try to figure it out. digitally where you can make as many mistakes as you want, and there's like little to no repercussions. It's quite benry, or convenient, and benry is actually one of my favorite words in Japanese. I have never used convenient as much as I do now since I learned the word for it. So there you go, Japanese lesson of the day. Benry. Ta-da, B-E-N-R-I. Benry. Congratulations. You are now going to be Japanese masters. So I'll talk a bit more about the original concept and the creation of this piece. So there actually were two images that I drew inspiration from. One was the color scheme, one was for the color scheme, and the other was for the concept. So one of them was a picture of a button against a wallpaper background, and I thought, oh shit, man, that's so cool. And another one was a boy who looked very, very sad, and I really liked the colors on him. So just kind of taking inspiration from a lot of people can really hide the fact that you're not creative at all, and that you just kind of BS your way through almost everything you try to do and try to accomplish. You're just trying, man. We're all just trying to get by here. Those flowers were so confusing though, let me tell you. I didn't know what kind of flowers to do. I thought I'd do chrysanthemums, and I was like, are these roses? Even now, I'm not sure what kind of flowers those are supposed to be. They're kind of, oh, abstract. Ooh, abstract flowers. Maybe they kind of look like chrysanthemums, but I'm not actually sure what chrysanthemums look like. I think I just kind of looked at red flower, generic, and they ended up similar to roses, which I guess is fine. And if you saw that, that was my, those are my collections of scary stories, or interviews, or what is it? Research about scary, like, murderers and stuff that I listen to on YouTube, because they I guess inspire me to draw. Well, more just like, they're kind of interesting to listen to. The guy I listened to was like Rob Dyke, and he's pretty cool. I would recommend his videos if you ever want to be more knowledgeable about murderers. What I think is pretty interesting, or like the human psyche, or strange, mysterious deaths are so cool to listen to, man. You catch my drift, yeah. It's currently like 9:26, and I've only been awake for about 30 minutes, so I'm not ready to face the day right now. I am still so sleepy. So tired. Also, if you're doing digital art, if you're gonna do any shapes, please put them on a separate layer, and don't be like me, a little silly goose who decided to put all of her shapes on one layer so that I would be constantly drawing over them. And I didn't want to draw over them. Those yellow lines, I wasn't supposed to be drawing over them. Yet I was, because I didn't think. Please use your head when doing any kind of art. And yeah, that's about all I have to say about this one. It was kind of I did the no-brainer thing, and that's all I gotta say. Hope you have a fantastic day. Here's the final piece, and I love you so much. Bye.